today, to be honest with you. Basically, we've been saying for a long time that we really want to get a camper van. So we thought we'd do a little vlog to show you if we get a camper van or not, because that's going to open up a whole new load of opportunities and adventures as well, as we go and see our new second home, maybe.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded.
So quick update on the van. So we've been to have a little look around. You've just seen some little shots of it. We've just bought it.
What was his name?
What?
What do we call it?
Well, we're going to call it Doug.
Doug. It was originally called Pum.
So this is Doug.
Because it looks like it's been dug up from the ground.
So yeah,
it's a work in progress.
We're gonna. There's lots of things we want to do to it. You know, we want to
it smells
make
really...
it our own. So watch the updates and see what we do with it.
Because we're gonna rip it to pieces in the nice way.
So next day, we drove the van back last night. I got back pretty late, so we didn't get any shots from the inside of it properly then. We actually stopped off and had something to eat in it on the way home as well. Didn't cook anything, we just got something and then sat at the table, ate in here for the first time. So I'm just going to give you a quick look around at what it looks like currently. Bear in mind, it's not brilliant inside at the moment because it's an old van, it's 26 years old and it's been used quite a lot. But that is what we've always kind of looked at getting, purely because we wanted to do our own thing with it. We didn't really want to get a brand new van because we'd feel bad about ripping it out and changing everything, whereas now we feel comfortable taking everything out. So I'll show you around a little bit and you can see the progress of what we get done with it for our next adventures. So yeah, so you got the front cab area, so it's got the 2 seats, paper on the floor because obviously it was been cleaned out and stuff by the guy that had it previously. This has got it's got like the captain's chair, so it turns around. So it's like extra seating in the van. The curtains keep getting attached to it, which is quite annoying, but we'll work some out with that. Probably because they need to be tied up actually. But yeah, it's got stereo and things like that in the front. Above here we've got like a little bit of storage area. Once again, all needs to be cleaned out. When we got the van, it actually came with everything that was in it as well. So it's like, there's a few things that we will be getting rid of. But there is things like, there's like a little fold out bucket and a extension lead. That's the table. So the table, it's got this little pole here. You take out that little cap, pop that in, and then the table sits on top of it. It's a decent sized table, to be honest here. It's got a hob, which we haven't fired up yet, but the guy we bought it off said it was all good. We've got under here, we've got a grill, which is crazy. It's all like metal lined on the inside of there. Some people making toast and things like that, but you know, we'll probably use that for cheese on toast. Has a fridge, but this is going. We will be getting rid of this because it's we won't need a fridge this big. Like, generally won't need one this big because we're never going to be going away in it for more than 2 to 3 days to begin with, especially. So we're going to take this one out. Plus, it's only runs when it's hooked up. You can't go off grid with it. Doesn't work on the gas or anything like that. So yeah, we'll be getting rid of that one. It's got loads of storage, ridiculous amount of storage. There's all storage in there. Yeah, it came with all these plates and everything and stuff as well. But yeah, there's all the storage inside there. The pots and pans. There's a little storage area here. And then there's like a cupboard, which is like a clothes cupboard. So your wardrobe. This is the double bed here. Sorry, I'm just trying to close the cupboard. No, I can't even close it. There we go. This is the double. Folds out. I will fold it out and show you a little shot of that in a little bit. But yeah, it folds out into a double. These little bits at the bottom open up and then it all slides forward. And it's a decent sized bed. And we've got the upper bed, which will be for the boys. This slides out. Focus, yeah, it slides out. I'm not going to pull it all out because it's not massively easy to pull out. But once we recarpet and stuff, hopefully it'll be a little bit easier to move stuff in here because it's quite sort of grippy carpet and stuff. But yeah, it slides out and then these, and it comes out to, if we look along here, it comes out to about, here. It's basically a double on top. The guy told us that 4 blokes went away in this once, and 2 men slept up the top there, up on here, so it's big enough for 2 men apparently. I personally wouldn't want to sleep on it because I climbed up on it last night and it flexes a little bit, so the weight is, I mean, once it's balanced out and stuff, the weight, it's fine, but to be honest, yeah, we don't need to sleep on it because me and Cass have got the bed down here. But it's quite nice as well because when we are away, me and Cass got the bed down here, this slides over, kind of a roof above our head, the boys are asleep up there, and me and Cass can just kind of sit here or lie here and watch things on an iPad or whatever, and it's nice and quiet so we don't wake the boys up. Plus the light won't affect them either. So yeah, that is a general quick little look around. Lots of changes to be made. We're going to change the curtains and stuff. We want black curtains so it's more black out. We're going to be hopefully going to try and clad the roof and these walls here, and then it's all going to be recarpeted, all the sort of inside wall with a sort of black carpet. Same down the front, and then the floor we're thinking line out or something along those sort of lines, so it's a little bit neater and it just looks generally nicer. So yeah, come with us and watch the progress of Doug. That's the name of the van. Okay, so I was meant to set up a camera and do a bit of a time lapse on some of the stuff that we've done, but I forgot. So we're just going to do a manual update. Cass has
Look,
been in the van as well, ripping bits out. So the carpet's gone. That gross, disgusting carpet. That's for the table.
but I don't know if it's supposed to go to the bottom of the van, but it does.
It does, and it works. Got seat covers, so they are, I mean, they're not amazing seat covers, but I tell you what, they look a lot better than what was on there. If you can see, look, these aren't going to be permanent. We won't keep these. They look like...
We're going to get nicer ones. We just found them in like Lidl, didn't we, for 15 quid?
Yeah, the only way I could describe what the seats look like before is like a 70s...
You can still see the back of them. We're going to add some extra fabric down here.
I did show them before, but yeah, it's like a 70s sofa. So yeah, put them on. Yeah, we've got the carpet out. We've discovered the roof is sagging.
Oh.
It's just basically, there's a frame underneath it. I can stand there now.
Oh my god, it's so dusty.
I couldn't stand there before.
And
so yeah,
we're going to replace all of this, aren't we? And that's going, and the curtains are, we don't know yet.
So we're going to go and
we're going to get some flooring.
We're going to get some sticky
floor.
What are they called? I don't know what they're called. You'll see them in a minute.
And we're going to spray that black because it looks yucky.
Gross.
And we feel like against the wooden clad tongue-and-groove ceiling, that would look
a lot better. Yeah. So yeah, quick update. We'll take it to B&Q with us, why not?
Oh, we budget.
Let's go. We're in B&Q. And we are going to be looking for some flooring. Cass is having a look at some cushions and stuff because we want to make it all homely and lovely. We'll have maybe have a look at... We want to dye the curtains so we didn't have to buy new ones or have them made because they're tiny little curtains and that is just going to be hella awkward. So yeah, we'll have a little look in here at the flooring. Right, we're in the flooring section, but they've all just ran off. What we're on the other side. I'm not sure whether to get some sort of underlining to make sure the floor is nice and flat and straight. We shall see. Right, we found it.
This one.
So we're going to do it with the sticky floor tiles. We've got our entire shop done with this sort of stuff, haven't we?
And it works so well.
And it works very well. Plus,
we've had it for like, what, 4 years? And a couple of little bits chip up, but you can just replace them with new ones. And it's like 14 quid a pound.
It's something that we can do as well, which is nice.
And we're not good at anything. And as long as you steal the corners, you're fine.
Yeah. So we're going with that one, that dark, well, sort of, I wonder what that would be known as, oaky stuff.
18.
Right, we've got a few bits. We've got some flooring. We've got mid-floor thing. We're currently looking for some cladding, just for the roof and stuff. So we have no idea where it is.
Depends on what length you want.
Well, I didn't. Where are they? Like.
That was little 5 pieces. Yeah.
Got a few bits of glue and a new knife to cut the flooring and stuff. Doing well. Right, we're just getting this for now. We just had a look at some cladding and we worked out exactly what we'll need for the ceiling in there. So we're going to do that another time. We're not getting it now, are we? Because yeah, and the boys are obviously getting hungry and a bit tired.
I'm hungry and tired too.
So we're going to get these and we're going to shoot. Hey, so we've had the van for 2 or 3 weeks now, about 3 weeks. I've not been capturing too much of it as I've been doing it, just because I've been trying to knock on with it. I'm building this in between, you know, going out and doing general adventures and working, and the kids are in school, blah blah blah. So yeah, I haven't really been capturing too much of it. So the last time, previous shots, you would have seen what it kind of looked like when we got it. And this is a couple of weeks later, and there's been some progress, as you can already see from behind me. So we're currently on, the ceiling has been cladded. We've got like tongue and groove cladding. I've fitted, obviously the lights are quite bright, but we've got spots which are touch on and off, and they have a dimming feature, which is nice. So it's like gives us a little bit of ambience in the van when we're in there in the evenings, wherever we may be. When we took the ceiling down, what was in here previously, it was just kind of a sheet of ply, had just material basically kind of glued to it. We took that down. We took off the sort of like ceiling window light thing, and some leaks appeared. So I'm still fighting with that a little bit, just adding sort of a bit of filler and a bit of sealant here and there, and just kind of work on it. There's still one mild little drip coming from this one. It's not a huge amount, it's only like a tiny amount of drips, so I've constantly got like a little towel down here just drying that up as it drips. But yeah, so there's been a huge amount of progress. We've got the ceiling, we've got we've recarpeted like all around the this side of the van anyway, so it's all like carpet lining. This was stuck, but we had to remove it because a little leak appeared here around this window frame. That's now been sealed, so I'm going to stick that back up this evening. And the same on this side. This one was all stuck, and then we had to remove it to sort of seal it, and that's all sealed and all dry now as well, so that's all good. I've got no curtains up yet because we actually dyed the original curtains that we had in here, because in all honesty they were kind of gross, the curtains were that we had, very 90s looking sort of curtains. So yeah, we've kind of dyed them, so they look a bit fresher, they look nicer. We haven't put them up in here yet, so we're not 100% we're going to be keeping them, but you'll find out when we put them up. We've got like a little sort of beaded rail going along this side. I've got to get up on this side, we haven't got around to that yet. The front of the cab, like the driving area and passenger area, nothing's been done in there. New seat covers and stuff, but yeah, I haven't done any of the covering on there. We're kind of leaving this to last because it's at this end. We're going to be living in this end, so we wanted to get this done first. The seat covers, which is also the bed, the lower bed, that's we've covered them. So Cassie decided on these like real nice prints. They just kind of suit the van. And there's one in the back there as well. You can see it's a bit dark, but yeah, the one in the back there as well. Yeah, that's kind of the update. A little paint on the fridge. The floor is done. I think that was done on the last shot, so like I said, it's been a couple of weeks since I've done an update. But generally, yeah, it's really coming together, and we're hoping to have it done in the next few days, really, so we can go out on sort of like a bit of a day trip in it. Nothing too major. We've it's got a leisure battery which powers these lights and the sink, because it does have a sink with running water. I've got to change the motor on it to power the water. And obviously suck up the water, just because it was a bit rusted and a bit old, so I need to change that. But that's only a little minor job. We need to get some more gas in this bottle thing. It's empty, so we haven't actually still been able to use the hobs. We believe they work, we just haven't used them yet. But yeah, we are planning on going out in hopefully in like sort of the next few days, maybe this weekend. Not necessarily for a stopover anywhere, but more of just a little trip out, just to sort of see how we feel in the van and get a little feel for it. Maybe make tea somewhere, we'll have to see. But yeah, so far so good. It's been a bit stressful with the leaks and things like that, but yeah, we're really enjoying doing it. So yeah, up next is going to be, hopefully, it finished. So we'll see you then. What's happening? This is
oh my god, look, this is the worst thing to like come in on.
This is the last update on the van, because we're out in it.
Yeah.
So I just thought we'd go have a quick little look around at what's happened since the last part. Well, the last
Since
part
you
of the video.
last came up and saw this van, we've now had broccoli that's chopped in there, and we're boiling a kettle. So that can only mean we're having a terrible dinner of cooked broccoli.
Admittedly, there is a couple more things we need to do. And I'm standing way too close to that light.
Look.
Yeah, there's a couple more things to do. There's a little Scotia rail that we need to put up and around the back here.
This needs fixing.
We need to, yeah.
But it's not leaking anymore.
Doesn't leak. I fixed the leak finally.
Really?
I think I probably talked about that in the last little section of the video.
We're dry. Well, at the moment, fingers crossed. Hey.
So yeah, that's going well.
This needs to be recarpeted because it looks like
still have this to
the
do.
worst thing ever.
It looks like you're going to catch your toenails on it. And there's a few other little things, just very small. What's the word? Cosmetic things, yeah. But yeah, so we're not actually staying in it tonight, admittedly.
It's too cold and we couldn't find anywhere that had a hookup.
Yeah.
I need to put this knife down.
You do,
It,
yeah.
it looks really aggressive.
Yeah, we couldn't find anywhere that we could plug in basically and have electric. So we decided that we would just come out and have tea.
Yeah. We're currently in Ellesmere.
Yeah, we're
by
in
the
Ellesmere.
side.
But yeah, so
We're gonna have
like I
a
said,
really easy
few little
dinner.
updates. Look at our lovely kettle.
That kettle
Isn't Cassie a good spotter of the
That is
the lovely
lovely,
thing?
isn't
It's got
it?
bendy handle. Look.
Really, really nice.
It's really hot.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, the actual handle isn't it? It's just above.
I
Yeah.
was going to say.
Boys are in the back. Boys, do you want to say hello?
Let's do some reading.
They're having a little bit of a read in the little cubby hole at the back there. So yeah, this was the last update on the van, to be honest here. Because we don't really need to show anything else because we're ready to go out in it.
And then
Like I
next
said, just
time we
couple
do a
little
vlog,
things.
it will be
We'll be
a
spending
full
the night.
adventure. Well, to be fair, we're going to get the diesel heater fitted in.
Yeah, we've got diesel
end
heat
of December.
fitting coming up. So.
And then when we've got that diesel heater, that's it. We are going to be living in the cold. Well, not in the cold, in the hot.
In the
Do you
warm.
want to tell you what? It's hot as hell in here.
We've got one hob
Oh
on.
my god, my face.
One hob on and it's roasting
Is that a
in
little
here.
fly?
That is a little fly, yeah.
Oh, sorry,
These
little
lights-
fly.
These lights look so good. I don't think in the last little update I'd actually, the ceiling was done and the lights were done, but I don't think the staining was done. Isn't that lovely? Looks like
So
oak.
stained it. Sounds disgusting.
So yeah, that's the end of this vlog. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my terrible van build vlog because I barely filmed anything. It was more of just a look what I did.
Look how much sealant I used.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. The boys haven't had much to say in this video purely because they're reading.
Yeah.
So we'll leave you there. And we'll catch you soon.
On an
In the next
adventure.
vlog.
A proper adventure, not just in a van doing
Exactly.
stuff with glue. Right, bye.
So see you soon.